Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So I know it's been almost a year since I uploaded a video, and I have a very, very, very good explanation. I don't know how you guys are gonna take this. As you can see, this is my 405-gallon Pentier pond with a view and window, right? But as you guys can see, there's no fish in here at all. Let me explain exactly what happened, right? And just so you guys know, it took me a very long time. Let me sit down here. It took me a very long time to make this video, or to even come back on YouTube here to make any type of videos. And I was contemplating if I should anyway. But let me just explain exactly what happened, guys. Um, in February this year, right, 2026, what happened was, well, before that, I let me just backtrace real quick. I got caught up in family stuff and just life in general, work and everything else. And I didn't really have any time to make any videos and update you guys. I was gonna make a video as this happened, but I didn't get a chance to. So let me explain to you guys exactly what happened, all right? But that just covered what happened before February. I really didn't have time, guys, and I apologize. I'm gonna try my best to actually get back on track and start making videos for you guys. But this is exactly what happened. February 2026 here in New York, it was very cold. It got really, really cold, like almost, I want to say, like in the negatives with the wind chill and everything. And one day, I went away for the weekend. I went away for 3 days. But before I left, I checked my tank, this tank here, and I saw the temperature dropped from 86 between in the wintertime. It's normally between 82 and 86 degrees. And once again, this is my garage. I have no heater in here. All right, there's no panel, no floor heaters or anything. So my fish tank heaters normally keep this room pretty warm. But what happened was that 3 day weekend that I went away for, I saw my temperature drop from like in the 80s to low 70s. I checked it. I feed my fish before I left or whatever, right? But of course, you go away for the weekend. You don't really feed your fish that much. You just make sure everything was working fine. So I checked my temperature. It was in like the low 70s. I want to say it was like 71, 72. So I think to myself, I'm like, wait, listen, this is getting too cold. I don't have extra heaters because I was getting rid of some stuff. Sold out a bunch of my heaters and stuff. But you guys know how it goes. You sell some stuff out and then all of a sudden, boom, you need it and you don't have it, right? So basically, I needed the heater and I didn't have it, and my temperature was dropping low 70s. So what I did, I plugged in one of those radiators, old radiator heaters. Hold on. As a matter of fact, let me run outside and I'll show you guys exactly what heater it was. I don't know if you guys remember this. It's currently raining right here in New York. So this exact heater, which works perfectly fine. It's still good actually, but I'm toasting that because it's old. So as I was saying, I plugged it in. I plugged in the heater, not realizing that I plugged in that 2500 watt heater into my my power outlet right there. And that heater, not realizing what I was doing, that heater was plugged in to the power outlet, the power surge protector with my other fish tank heaters in there. And as soon as it kicked on, guys, it literally tripped my power surge, and I left already. So I came back, and when I came back, I saw all of my fish on the floor just laying. And I came in the garage. I'm like, it's cold. Why is it this cold? So I just put my hand on the tank and I'm like, oh my God, this is really cold. So all of my fish was dead. Every last one of it died. What happened, the heater tripped. The heater, the radiator heater I plugged in tripped my surge protector right there. And it shut down all the heaters, including my filtration system that was plugged on the same power outlet. But I didn't, that was my fault. Excuse me. That was my fault. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and I lost over $7,000 worth of fish, guys. Gone. So I got kind of disappointed and a little sad and everything. And I'm like, oh, dude, I'm done with the hobby. But as I'm fishing out the fish now, as I'm fishing out the fish, I realized there were 4 bichers that was still alive. So I grabbed them out of this tank and I put them in my 75-gallon tank upstairs in my bedroom. They're still alive. They're doing good. They're doing fine. Just the 4. But everything else died, like at least like 11 or 12 other big bichers. I had a bunch of other exotic fish in there, and they all passed away, guys. All right. So that's basically it. And I really never bought any fish until probably about a month ago. I bought some fish, and I said, you know what? I'm not gonna get back into the exotic fish. As you can see, everything's running. It's back up. I said I'm not gonna get back to anything exotic. I'm just gonna go back to my original fish that actually started this whole YouTube channel and everything, which is the umbies, the umbriferums, right? So I decided to get back into the umbies, and that's what I did. I got back into the umbies, and a month ago I contacted this guy, Umbi King from California, and I got some Rio Yanches. I think I'm butchering that. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering the name. Some Rio Yanches umbriferums from Central America over there, right? And I think it's Colombia or something. But I'm growing them out right now upstairs. I just posted a little short on my YouTube channel there. You guys take a look at it. It's nothing explaining anything. It's just to show you guys what I have. I bought it about a month ago, and the growth rate on those guys are amazing. Right? They're really, really good. And I ordered 8 of them. And out of the 8, I lost 1. Because one of them came in so skinny, and it had like a sunken stomach. It wasn't eating. It was being picked on. And if you guys are familiar with umbies, umbies are very aggressive cichlids, and they get very, very territorial. So by saying that, what I've did, let me zoom out a little bit. Nope, can't even zoom out. This is all I got. What I did, I bought some used 75-gallon tank off of Facebook Marketplace. And I bought this stand here from, I think it was Home Depot. And it said it holds it holds like 2,500 pounds a shelf or whatever. So I set this up a couple days ago, probably about a week ago. And I'm just basically cycling the water here now. I put some beneficial bacteria. I'm using that Fritz brand on the bottom there. I'll show you guys in a better in-depth video. I just want to update you guys, show you guys what I'm doing here. So I set up these 75-gallon tanks. This looks really cloudy. They look really cloudy because they're going through the cycle. Right now, as soon as I pop my tank here, and I could smell the water. It smells like the ammonia level is really, really high, just from the smell. I know it. I've been in the hobby for a while, so I know what it smells like. So the ammonia level is really, really high in these tanks, and I can't really put fish in there right now. But what I'm doing right now, I gotta make like this little divider from egg crates, right? I bought a couple of them over here, and I'm making dividers right now. The reason why I'm making dividers is because my umbies are growing very fast, and they are between 2.5 to like 4 inches, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna separate the tank, and put 2 in each side. Meaning, well, 2 in one tank, 1 on each side, just to separate them, okay? So I have 7 of them left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the other 75-gallon tank I'm gonna bring on the bottom. I'm gonna put it here probably in about a week. And I'm gonna have it up and running and just have the umbies to grow out so they can be a little bit more better with themselves, so they don't have to fight each other. Because they're in a very, very rough shape right now, just because everyone's picking on each other and their scales missing and stuff like that. And I'm gonna pick out a nice pair, a nice male and female. When I pick out that nice male and female, I'm gonna set back up this tank. Right now I can't put anything in here because this is what I call dead water. This tank has been like this since, and you can see my water line right there, right there. It's been like this since February, and I haven't really touched it. So it's dead water. I gotta get rid of all that water and set it right back up and put back some beneficial bacteria. As I was saying, I was using that Fritz beneficial bacteria just to cycle these tank, and I put a little bit of fish food in here so the beneficial bacteria have something to eat as it's in there. As you can see there, right there, boom. So I know the ammonia level is high, but I'm not worried about that right now. It has to go through the cycle, right? So I'm leaving it as it is, just so this could just get what's the word, aged, I should say. So anyways, this is it for now. I'm gonna update you guys as I go along, but right now, like I said, I'm making some dividers for these tanks. All right, but I apologize once again, guys, about not making a video in almost a year now, but this is where I'm at right now in my hobby. So that's all I got for you guys for now, okay? But just stick with me, be a little patient. I'll update you guys as time progresses. Ooh, what's that? Look at that. For years I've been trying to get bearded algae, or whatever you call this type of algae here, and I couldn't get it. Now all my fish are dead. They're growing, but all that I have to take out probably next week and get it cleaned out and set up for the umbies, because within the next 2-3 months, man, those umbies are going to be at least a good 7-8 inches. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a good pair out of it. I'm gonna put them in my 400-gallon tank, and that's it. I'm just gonna do umbies, guys. Well, I have a couple of fish that I wanted to get back into. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. So the number one fish I want to get back in was the umbies, right? The Rio Magdalena umbies, but no one has Rio Magdalena except my boy Cooper Ciclet, Ray Cooper Ciclet in Pennsylvania. He has Rio Magdalena umbies, so you can reach out to him if you guys want to buy some from him. I'm gonna get some from him for sure. So first fish I want to get back into is the Rio Magdalena umbies. Then I want to get back into the Trimax. Then I want to get back into my Black Nasty, my Dovi, my Red Terrors. So those are the 5 fish I want to get back into, okay? So yeah, guys, life just been a little bit tough for me, and I know life is tough for everyone, especially in today's society, but I just have to explain to you guys what's going on. I know it's a lot I packed into one video, but this is all I got for you guys right now. But I'm gonna update you guys as everything progresses, all right? All right, guys, until next time, peace.